Okay, that's what I will tell you. So if you are really commit to do it, it's working.
Mm.
And that's scary when you and me, when we're already in that class and we know it working, and it cannot explain to other people, and it's have to willingly that, you know what, I will take care of you somehow, and let's go. So I'm sure it's
Mm.
the struggling for you. How is the process, because you learned earlier? I mean, maybe I need some experience from you how to enroll more people. So is that
um,
working for people, and is that they continue do the crazy thing that we're doing together now?
I think it applies. I think you are in a good position already because one of the best way to enroll people, and this is aligned with money and new principles as well, is
Yes,
to demonstrate, right? To
demonstrate.
demonstrate in our lives. And so when we demonstrate in our lives, then people will start to notice, and then they naturally are attracted. The only
Yes,
thing, and this is something that before I continue with that story about bringing money into Philippines, something that I want to share in my own channel, and I've started my YouTube channel as well, right? Is that one of my biggest learning in money and you, and now it's kind of like the popcorn popping up, is that a lot of people value, like, it's very skewed. A lot of people value success, which is normal.
mm,
Success so much higher than failure, right? Because a lot of people
mm,
are scared of to fail and stuff,
fail.
even. Yeah. But actually, like, since we have tried a lot of things and we kind of like learn from those things, and it's very, very valuable. At least for me, when I failed in business and when I stopped a business, I learned a lot from it. And so actually, there's a lot of value from failing as well. And I think that's a culture that we need to change.
Yep.
That we value success and we value failure as well. And a lot of people like posting, like quotes and all these things, and like people who, like Michael Jordan, who would say, right, that he went and shot like 1,000 times and it didn't go in, and for him to be able to get that one shot that wins it all, right?
Yep.
So before he can actually reach that, he had to do it like multiple times. It means he
Exactly.
failed so many times before he actually succeeded. So I think people don't value that much, and I think we need to start thinking about that.
Yep.
So I just want to say that, and that's the first time I said it online. But going back to the my desire to bring money in you, and it's that transformation that I experienced, right? And that's how, naturally for me, I want to bring more people. And of
Yep.
course there's a limit to that, and I hit my max, like, oh, I brought this many people to money in you. Then now, okay, how about I bring money in you to the people? And so
Yeah.
that's how it started. And then now it's like, I think it's time, because I think there has been a shift right after the pandemic. I felt that there's a shift in terms
Yes.
of how people view themselves, like their mental wellness, their personal
Yes.
development. They started to like look at different things. So
Yes.
then it's like, okay, maybe this is a better time to bring this back to Philippines. And like you, I think Philippines, that my countrymen, right? And no right or wrong or good or bad about what I'm gonna say. No judgment at all. It's just
Yeah.
where we are at is that there's still a lot of scarcity mentality. Like, there's not enough for everyone,
Yep.
and it sounds so like big and vague right now, but a lot of the small things that happen, like even driving in the roads, like people are crazy, driving because they feel like, oh, there's not enough space for me to drive, or there's not enough time, so everyone's rushing. Compared to, like, for example, Singapore, who is very organized, and then I went to New Zealand, and people there are so giving. They're just so chill, like they drive, and then okay, you drive past me.
Yeah.
It's like mind blowing, and we don't have that in Philippines yet. And so that's
Yeah.
that's one of the biggest thing I want to bring to Philippines, is having money in you change their mindset around
Yes.
scarcity and abundance, that there's actually enough for everyone. So
Yes. I agree with you. I agree with you. And of course, I completely understand what you're sharing because I'm similar situation. I'll tell you that your country or my country, we are similar in terms of education, that we didn't have this education for a children from young, that I think is really, really important. You know, when I bring my Vietnamese friend, can you imagine, like, we have 96 million people in Vietnam and only
Wow.
less than 30 people learn money and you. That's what bring me to tear, you know, because not even like 1%. Can you imagine, like, Singapore have so many people learn money and you, US, and it been there for 43 years. It's really
Yes.
heartbroken. I still remember I bring my girlfriend, my best friend, go money and you, and same, I pay for her, I forced her to go. And she come back to me. She come back to me and she cry and she will tell me, oh my God, I wish I know this earlier, and I wish that Vietnamese people know this earlier, and I wish I can bring. And the last money you, which is just July, the other Vietnamese fan who watching me flew all the way from US to Singapore. It's a big investment to just attend money and you, based on what she trusts on me. And then she would send me a long text, and even she in the class, she hugged me and she say, oh my God, Vietnamese people around the world own you. Vietnamese people around the world so lucky to have you to do YouTube. Even I say that, I got goosebumps right now. Because we talk about recession.
Yeah.
When I share about that, it's have frustrated, it have angry, it have upset, it have like, why you don't understand what I'm saying? Oh my God. You know?
Yeah.
But deep down inside me, I know, yeah, what do you expect? Only 30 people in Vietnam learn this. And another 29, you don't even know where are they. Where are they exit? You just know based on the number, like some money and you give you, and that's it. You don't even know where they exit. What do you expect? And not everybody come back for money and you demonstrate, right? Come back to the point we're talking. If we never demonstrate, if we never proven the point that is working for us, people won't trust, right? And it's so annoying in terms of human. And also another part of, I completely with you, is when we talking all this with our Westerner friend, they were like, oh, my company pay me to do this test, oh, company invest this for us to learn, oh, company do team building and so on for us.
Yeah.
I did feel a little bit jealous though, because I feel like, oh, so you already know that? Oh, how do you learn that from? It's just frustrated because I think Asian people is resilient and smart, and deep down inside we emotionally connected and so on and so forth, but we just don't know how to do it, right? And learning on this, how to communication in terms of deep level of emotional, it make the work better and flow better. And especially, I have a kid right now, right? I didn't realize how much trauma I've been go through until I have a kid. And then a lot of deep thing that it come up to me. And I think also with my best friend, my girlfriend, I think if not because of her kid, she will never go. Because when I buy that, you know what did I say? I say, she will keep angry with me. I say, give me the money lah, don't waste the money. I say, no, I not buy for you, I buy for the kid. You know, don't think you too high. If you are not, if not because of your children, I'm not going to pay that much money for you. My God, you think you what? You know? And that's when I feel like adult people is annoying out of me because they don't want to change, right? And only when you bring the kid in the picture, especially Asian, you have to book kid inside and say, I buy that for your children. You don't go, it lost money. Then if she finally go, right? And then finally, I understand how important for the next 30 years of my daughter's life is based on me. Based on me emotionally, mentally, and unconsciously, I have to do a lot of work so don't damage this another soul of human being, right? And when we talk about this, and people were like, oh, so spiritual, so skeptical, like you are believing all this, I don't believe.
Oh, hey there. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And remember to click the bell button so you get updated of the new videos. See you in the next one.